Alright guys, welcome back to Fully Funded Scholarship. I'm Moses Obarisi, and this is the Imperial College in London Business School, and this is a master scholarship funding opportunity. So without further ado, let's get into the details. Imperial College London is one of the prestigious higher institutions of learning in the United Kingdom. And here today is a master's of scholarship from the Imperial College. Okay, so let's get into the details as well as the coverage of the financial coverage of the scholarship. When is the deadline, and who are those that can apply for this scholarship? Okay, so this scholarship typically has three submission deadlines that apply for our 2024 master's intake of students. After each deadline, we will make awards to eligible candidates. We will aim to inform scholarship recipients within approximately 2 months of the submission deadline. Awards will be assessed from the initial deadline onwards, and you are therefore encouraged to submit your application as early as possible in order to maximize your chance of success. Awards may not be granted following every deadline, as all scholarships in a category may have been awarded in a previous round, or there may be insufficient eligible candidates in a round. So that's what you must put into consideration. So let's look at the financial cost of this scholarship. The financial cost of this scholarship, there are numerous of this scholarship here. The first on the list is African Regional Scholarship, which is what we're actually concerned here. The cost is £15,000, and let's just take a brief summary into it. Imperial College Business School is proud to be a global organization with students from all over the world. To encourage this further, we are offering scholarship to African students who believe would contribute to Imperial community. Okay. So let's look at eligibility. It says applicants who are resident in one of the 54 countries as defined by the United States will automatically be considered. So that means if you are in any of the African states or countries, you will be considered for this scholarship. So what's the requirement? It says strong overall application with excellent academic background, career potential, references, and personal statement is what is required for you to apply for this scholarship. So how can candidates apply? Let's look at what is needed for candidates to apply for this scholarship. Candidates who submit the application for an MSc program before the deadline advertised below and receive an offer for the program will automatically be considered for this scholarship. Successful candidates will be notified by the admissions team. Awards will be assessed from the initial deadline award onwards, and you are therefore encouraged to submit your application as early as possible in order to maximize your chance of success. Awards may not be granted following every deadline, as all scholarship in this category may have been awarded. Okay, I've gone through that. So these are the various deadlines. The first is 3rd of November, then 19th of January, then 29th of January. So currently we have 3rd of November as the next closest deadline now. So if you have seen this video, just do well to put in your application before the 3rd of November 2023. Okay, so you put in your application here. You apply for a postgraduate scholarship, postgraduate program at Imperial College, and you request a bulk rate. So those are just the order of flow that you go through in order to apply for this scholarship. So here's the application link, which will also be in the description of this video, for you to apply for this particular scholarship. So recorded the deadline again. Deadline once again is 3rd of November 2023. So ensure you put in your application as early as possible. So Moses Obarisi, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. and I'll see you in the next one. All right, welcome back. This is Moses, and this is the University of Notre Dame. And this is a PhD scholarship opportunity. And this is PhD in Peace Studies. It said the PhD program at the Kroc Institute empowers students to become outstanding scholars and teachers who contribute to a growing body of peace building knowledge and practice with the goal of addressing violence and alleviating human suffering. Okay, so that's just a brief overview. Just a brief overview. Let's go to the main and this a brief overview and the various discipline that your peace that your PhD can actually be gotten in this particular scholarship. So we have discipline the humanities and social sciences, and your course and research work will cover through anthropology, history, political science, psychology, sociology, and theology. So upon graduation, students are fully trained and equipped for a wide variety of scholarly teaching and professional careers, including interdisciplinary academic positions, two positions requiring expertise in the peace and conflict subfields of anthropology, history, political science, psychology, sociology, theology, scholar practitioner roles in intergovernmental, governmental, non-governmental organizations. Okay. So let's look at the coverage of this scholarship. So all admitted students receive a full tuition scholarship. So that means that this scholarship covers a full tuition, one. Two, a general stipend, cost of living in South Bend. So it also covered a general stipend, though the amount is not stated here before. To be mentioned that it's generous. That means it's something that you can actually bank on. Then a health insurance and additional funding for conference travel and research facilities. So you can see that this scholarship is actually mouth-watering and it's actually worth applying for. It's a current Notre Dame graduate students pursuing a terminal master's or doctoral degree are invited to complete a graduate minor in peace studies. So for further information, you can contact this email at krocphd@nd.edu. As ND is Notre Dame. So these are the two various options where you can actually pursue your peace studies, either in anthropology or peace studies and history, as well as sociology, theology, and those are just the four rather, not two. Okay, so to apply, you can do that through this link, and you click on this link. It takes you to the application page where you can put in your application to the Notre Dame Kroc University of Notre Dame Institute, Kroc Institute. Okay, so this is the application page. So to be eligible, these are the things you actually need. These are the things that you need here highlighted. You must explore the Masters of Global Affairs in International Peace Studies program. Then to application for admission, all applicants must submit graduate school application for admission. All requirements must be uploaded to the application, and here are the listed needed or requested. These are the required items for application. One is a CV, a curriculum vitae, a statement of intent, also known as statement of purpose. Then your writing sample, names and contact information of 3 recommenders, also known as a letter of recommendation. Then 5, unofficial transcript from your prior institution or in progress degrees. Then your graduate record exam required for sociology and theology only. Then TOEFL or IELTS score for international students only. Students from Anglophone country or who hold a university degree from an English speaking institution are exempted from this requirement. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that if you are a student and you graduated from an Anglophone, that is an English speaking country, or your university degree, your first degree, your bachelor degree was actually completed in an English speaking institution, you are not to actually submit a TOEFL or an IELTS score. So that's what is needed here. Then the statement of intent should be a maximum of 1,000 words, which should describe your areas of interest and experience as explicitly as possible, and also list the faculty with whom you wish to study. This statement will be considered both by the Kroc Institute Doctoral Admissions Committee and by Committee of Faculty Representatives from joint departments. Then the next thing that is needed again is the writing sample. The writing sample is a minimum of 30 pages, maximum of 30 pages, must be a single authored and should demonstrate your skills in writing, analysis, and piece research. It should represent your best sample of academic writing. If you send parts of a longer work, for example, a senior master's thesis, please include an abstract of no more than 250 words describing the whole piece of its argument. Writing samples should be in English. So this writing sample is like your research work or a PhD thesis, your master's thesis or master's dissertation, and you send it so they see that you've actually done a research in previous times, or you have what writing you are abreast with what writing actually means. So that's the reason why it's needed. Then the deadline is 15th of December. So by 15th of December, all completed applications will be reviewed by the Kroc Institute for Doctoral Admissions Committee. So all graduate students admitted. Okay, I've mentioned the financial cost of this particular scholarship. I've mentioned that it covers living stipend, covers full tuition, and it covers travel allowance for conferences. So those are the things that this scholarship actually covers. This again over here: full tuition, general stipend, and additional support for research, travel, conference presentation, and other professional development. Okay, so to apply, you click on this link and it takes you to the application page for this particular scholarship. That's where you can apply to the Kroc Institute of Doctoral Studies at the University of Notre Dame. Alright guys, please like this video if you are getting value from this video. Like this video and subscribe this channel.